Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 2. Last time, we beat up, Duvalet, or however you say your name, in order to, take over the fort and free Bareahard. And, stop Duke Albarea, so. Now we have 6 bonding points to spend. We are going to be doing all of that this episode. So, yeah. I wonder what's going to happen to Celtic now. Sure, Duke Albarea has been dealt with, but that's not going to heal the sadness in their hearts. And apprehending his own dad isn't exactly going to cheer Eustace up either. He seems pretty down. I wonder if I can do something to cheer him up. I've got an idea. Hey, Elliot, what do you say we head over to that restaurant in the Central Plaza? Huh? Which one? The one Eustace's uncle runs. I think it might cheer you up a bit. Okay. Is that because there's musical instruments there and we can play another performance? Deciding that this was the best way to cheer him up, Rain brought Elliot to the soiree. I don't know how to say words. Once there, they received special permission from Eustace's uncle to go up to the VIP floor. Aww. What a beautiful melody. That pianist's been in several music magazines, you know. Oh, so she's famous? That explains how her music manages to resonate so well. Only the pros can manage that. Of course, the same goes for you too, Elliot. What? No way. Just hearing her play makes me realize that I've still got a long way to go. The world of music really is deep. Your mom was a pianist too, wasn't she? Yeah. I remember how she used to play all sorts of stuff for us. She'd always play something fun and lighthearted for me and Fiona whenever we were down. It worked like a charm. Always cheered us right up. I bet she did the same thing for Dad, too. Okay. Thanks, Rain. I can see why you brought me here now. You wanted to remind me that music has the power to inspire and help people move on, right? Guilty. It's a shame I couldn't do it with my own performance. Really. That would have been cool. Sorry for sucking. Don't be so hard on yourself, Rain. In fact, you've helped me realize that there's still something I can do for the people of Celtic. Now I just need the time and an ideal opportunity. Give us a shout when that time comes, okay? We'll gladly help you out. Right. I think it's about time I had a go at it myself. Listening is nice, but nothing beats actually playing. It works for me. Are we about to join the pianist? Knowing Elliot wouldn't back down after setting his heart on playing, Rain asked Hammond, I think, and the pianist for permission. Fortunately, they were more than happy to agree, and everyone in the restaurant was soon able to enjoy a special performance from him. Aww. Very nice. Unsurprisingly, he played on par with the pianist before him. Both Rain and the customers couldn't help but be fully entranced by the wonderful sound of his music. Oh, that's nice. Your bond with Elliot strengthened. We're up to level 6. Auto tier 2 and almighty blow. Oh boy. Okay. So, who do I want to spend time with? Okay, we definitely want to spend time with Fee. I'm sorry, where's your boot? Fee? What's going on? Why are you sitting here wearing only one sock? The sole of one of my boots came off while I was walking, and now my foot kind of hurts. So I'm taking a break. Well, after all of those Well, after all those boots have been through, I can't really blame them for giving up the ghost like that. Is your foot gonna be okay? Once I've rested a bit, sure. I'll get the boot fixed up after that. You can just keep walking. Wait, how does she think she's gonna get to that tailor without footwear? Is she just gonna roll down this hill? Absolutely not. Okay, foot's feeling better now. Off we go. Hold up, Fee. You're not actually planning on walking there with your foot like that, are you? Might as well. I'm used to this kind of stuff anyway. Well, maybe so, but you still shouldn't be walking around on it like that. What if you step on something sharp on the way? What do you want me to do then? Guess I'll be the gallant knight here. This is a little awkward. Here we go. What's up? Did it start hurting again? I'm fine. Just kind of amazed, really. Don't think anyone else would have offered a piggyback ride in that situation. Uh-huh. Don't worry about it. Into the store we go, my steed. Sorry, but the Pony Express stops here. Upon reaching the tailor, Reen asked them to fix up Fee's shoe for her. They were told it would be a quick process, so they had a look around the store in the meantime. Oh hey, they've got Stregas here too. Stregas here. You're pretty fond of this brand, aren't you? Sure am. Seems like they've only got formal wear here, though. Would have been up for buying some new sneakers if they had any. I don't see you prancing around in formal wear anyway, to be honest. How long have you been a fan? Since you were in Zephyr? Yep, the boss bought me a pair for helping out with something. That was the second present he gave me, in fact. Oh? What was the first, then? The name, oh gosh. I heard it said a while ago, but I forget. It's like Colossus or something? Colossal? I don't know. That's a present I'll never let go of either. There's no one else in the world who can give me that, after all. I know how you feel. Dad welcoming me as a proper member of the Schwarzer family meant the world to me. So yeah, let's keep our appreciation for that close to our hearts. Speaking of things from the past, I was actually reminded of the boss when you were giving me that piggyback ride. Huh? He did the same thing for me not long after bringing me into Zephyr. Stuff like that's what made him feel like he actually was my real dad. Fee, there's something else I realized too. You reminded me of the boss, but you're not actually him in the end. Just like Class 7 isn't the same family that Zephyr was, even though both are important to me. I'm not the same person I was back then either. I don't want to sit around and be protected all the time anymore. Yeah, that's right. We're all in this together, Fee. Supporting each other is the obvious way to go. Yep, and I'm going to use what I learned from my old family to do just that. Thanks, Reen. Not at all. All right. It took a little more time before their order was ready, so the two wandered the store for a while longer. Once it was, they saw that Fee's shoes were as good as new. Very nice. Not quite level 6, but that's fine. A crystal dress is an upgrade for most of the girls. As well as the heels, but I don't have money. I think we're gonna skip upgrading stuff for now, but I need to keep that in mind. I mean, I'm sure that I have a bunch of random armor pieces that I can sell, but I don't feel like messing with that right now. So, okay. Okay, let's go into the tavern. I will spend some time with Sarah. Hey there, Reen. Oh, hi there, instructor. Are you feeling a little better now? Feeling just fine, thank you very much. Though I might have overdone it a bit against those guys. Still, at least I was able to see you kids off like a good teacher should. No regrets here. Instructor... Ah, come on. Don't give me that look. I might be here resting, but you look like you should get some rest yourself. She's always dodged having to tell us much about her past, but she might actually be making an exception this time. Fair. Would you mind if I stayed here and rested a bit with you? I'd even be happy to join you for a drink, or something. Water, I guess. Really? You're gonna be rolling into bars chatting up the ladies like a pro soon with the way you're going. Just take a seat there. I'll get you a little something fancier than water on me. Okay. Cool, cool. Phew. This hard liquor fights back. Gotta pace myself better. Can't chug them because they're too strong. I'm 3 sheets to the wind before I know it. It's better than nothing, but I'll take a good beer or cider any day. I'm struggling with this cocktail personally. Feels like I'll get drunk from it even though there's no alcohol in it. Well, hey, that's just one of the appeals of drinking. I'll make sure to teach you how to savor it once you're old enough. The same way both my superior and my friend did for me back in the day. Was that back when you were a part of the Northern Jaegers? Yep. Granted, they both kicked the bucket a long time ago. Oh, sorry. This operation brought back a lot of memories. Some of them bad, but plenty of good ones too. Getting by back then was a real struggle. Felt like no matter what we did, nothing ever got any better. You came from North Ambria, didn't you? It seems like life there was a lot more brutal than I could have ever imagined. Would I mind if I asked just when you decided to join the Corps? Couldn't tell you exactly when. It felt like as soon as I knew what was going on around me, I had a gun in my hands. Not like there was much else you could do to earn a living around there. They say it was a nice place till the North Ambrian disaster struck around 20 or so years ago. I only go back once every few years now, mainly to pay my respects. I see. It was the kind of place where death would follow you wherever you went, really. And I wasn't any exception to that. I've lost many people who were important to me. One day they were there, the next they were gone. It wasn't until around 6 years ago that Colonel Beatrix back then, saved me. After that, I cut all my ties and headed down the path to becoming a bracer. You know all the rest after that. I guess we do. I don't even know what to say. I can't imagine leading a life like that. Yes, indeed. You won't find many heroines as tragic as me. But, well, what happened at the fort made me realize something. Turns out I hadn't completely cut my ties to that place. Crossing blades with old comrades was more painful than I expected. Maybe it's selfish of me to say, but I wish it weren't. Guess this just shows that I've still got a long way to go as an instructor. There's still so much I want to teach you so that you can make it through all this, but I probably wasn't cut out for the job to begin with, you know? I have to respectfully disagree with you there, instructor. We've learned a lot from you, both individually and as a class. Things that you didn't specifically try to teach us either. We learned those simply through observing your actions. Like what? Take what happened at the fort. Your actions taught us that fighting for the people and country you love can be painful at times. We saw that in your willingness to cross blades with those you once knew. You showed us what it means to be truly determined. At least, that's what I got out of it. And I'm certain we'll one day have to show that very same determination. Huh. True. That's why we'd like you to continue teaching us from here on out. In fact, we need you to. I can't see us taking back Thor's without your experience and guidance, let alone getting through to Crow. Wow, look at you, Reen. The teachers become the student. Talk about cliches. I get it, though. If you're that insistent, then I'll make sure you all get the best education possible, as your instructor and as your comrade. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. Who else do I want to spend time with? I'm thinking Emma. Maybe Emma, Princess Alphen, and we haven't spent much time with Elisa. That might be nice. Okay, let's spend some time with Princess Alphen first. It would seem they're about to hold mass over at the chapel, the cathedral. I don't know why I keep referring to them as chapels, but they're not. They're cathedrals. I'm thinking of sneaking in kind of incognito, but... Huh? Something the matter? It's nothing. Just pretend I didn't say anything. Oh, and try to get some rest, Reen. You must be exhausted. She seems like she's got something on her mind. Would you mind if I joined you, Your Highness? I'd feel much more at ease if I at least escorted you to the cathedral. Just as a precaution, of course. Would you, Reen? Thank you so much for your concern. Shall we be off then? Alright. Seeing Bareahard's cathedral up close is always breathtaking. You've been to Bareahard before, haven't you? That's right. I have a number of noble acquaintances here even. Speaking of which, today's mass seems to have attracted more of them than usual. It looks like it's intended as an occasion to mourn the losses suffered by Keldic. Oh, judging by all the people I saw go in, it'll probably be a fairly large event. So it seems. I plan to attend as well, to offer my prayers to the market manager. But... no, it's nothing. Let's go inside, Reen. Okay. Is there something I should know about? And so Reen and Princess Alphen entered the cathedral to attend the mass currently being held. Of course, they were careful to sit behind the majority of attendees to avoid standing out. However, during the sermon... I'm sure you have all heard by now of the terrible tragedy that took place in Keldic recently. In light of this, let us offer up our prayers for the people there. May Adios be with them all. Rest in peace, Otto. What's going to happen to us from here on out? I can't believe they actually arrested Duke Albarea. Not to mention the fact that we've been removed from the Noble Alliance's jurisdiction. But why, though? I see no reason to accept the Imperial Army when our own army is still intact. Duke Albarea certainly has made a muck of things this time. Are these people for real? Aren't we supposed to be mourning for the people of Keldic? There's a time and place for self-pity, and it sure as hell ain't now. I don't know why I said ain't when it was isn't. Besides, surely Keldic was partially to blame for what happened too. No, frick you! I'm gonna burn this whole cathedral down if you keep talking. I'd heard all about their belligerent attitude toward Duke Albarea, and yet he was arrested simply for teaching them a lesson. Disgraceful, I know. The beloved Empire certainly has been on the decline these past couple of years. I can't take much more of this. Just who in the world do you people think you are? Huh? Who dares raise their voice during Holy Mass? Wait, I know that face. But Princess Alphen? Huh? How could you make light of what happened in Keldic? Do you genuinely believe that it's none of your concern? That Keldic deserved its fate? Is this how you treat your fellow Erebonians? Don't you realize that by putting aside such social labels, This tragedy could have been prevented? Your Highness. But maybe I'm not one to talk. I may have shared the same sentiments as you all had I continued to live my cozy life in Heimdall. I would have done little other than pity them without making an attempt to truly understand the gravity of the matter. In the end, it would have just been another event on the long list of things to eventually forget. But please, I beg of you, please realize that whether they are a noble or a commoner, every life matters. The people who suffered in Celtic, who lost their lives because of this war, are no less important than any of us. Each and every one of them lived a life of their own and had a future ahead of them until it was ripped away. Your Highness. Huh. Your Highness. Reen. So please, I ask anyone in disagreement with the Duke's arrest to go see Celtic for themselves. If that's not enough to convince you his arrest was the right thing to do, then by all means, bring your complaints to me. I swear on the Arnor household that I will listen to every single one of you in earnest. Okay. Dang. Did we just start a pilgrimage? After Princess Alphen's speech, they left the cathedral that had turned deathly quiet. From there, Reen escorted her back to the airport. The entire way, she struggled to hold back her tears. Phew. Thank you, Reen. I've gotten a hold of myself now. Oh, how embarrassing it is. How embarrassing is it to act out like that during a holy mass? I'm sure my brother would have been able to handle that situation much better. Prince Oliver would have handled that in his own way, sure. That doesn't make your actions any less worthy of respect, however. You don't think it was too much? I mean it when I say that speech hit very close to home. That's why I'm sure some of the nobles there must have been impacted the same way. If anything, I'd say you've made me feel more proud to be a member of the Empire than ever before. Excuse me. Sorry. Did I? Don't give the wrong impression. I'm sure that when this war comes to an end, your words will be able to reach even more people, too. Until then, all we can do is keep fighting. Thank you, Reen. Hearing you say that is such a relief. I'm happy to help, Your Highness. Let's just focus on doing what we can for now, okay? Please don't forget that we're all here to support you. Thank you. Alright. Very cool. After Reen escorted Princess Alphen to the Courageous, he headed back to town. Okay. So... Oh, Toa's over here too. You know what? We're gonna spend time with Toa. Toa? Is something wrong? Oh, no, it's nothing. I was just thinking about Bareahard finally being free from the Duke's clutches and ended up spaced out. You know how when you finish something you're really nervous about and all the exhaustion washes over you at once? That's what I'm going through. But don't worry about me. I'll be back on the ship by the time everyone else is. The more she tells me not to worry, the more worried I get. I wonder if she needs to talk to someone. Mind if I sit with you for a while? There's a really nice breeze here, so I figured it might be a good spot to relax. Oh, sure, go ahead. All right. I'm gonna have to take a break because my back is hurting from sitting this way because this chair, not the greatest for posture. I don't want to sound pushy here, but, well, if you have something on your mind, Toa, I'm more than willing to listen. Huh? I realize that I might not be able to offer any real help, but you've done so much for everyone and me personally, both at Thor's and on the Courageous. That's why I want to do whatever I can for you in return. That's really sweet of you, Reen. Thanks. To tell the truth, I'm not really sure if I'm the best fit to be the Courageous' captain anymore. A part of me wishes I declined back when Viscount Arseed asked me. Can I ask why? Well, we managed to set Bareahard free and have Duke Albarea arrested, right? But when you think about it, that won't do much to ease the pain for those in Keldic. It won't bring back those that we've lost either. And it's not just that. Think back to when Fiona was taken hostage, or what happened with Angie. In the end, I just stood there uselessly waiting for you guys to solve everything. All while having the Courageous at our disposal too. That's why I can't help but wonder what a more capable captain would have been able to accomplish. Have you been bottling this stuff up all this time? Sorry for unloading on you. I promised myself I'd become a much stronger person, and yet here I am fretting over every little thing. I'm really not suited to be your captain at all, am I?
No, that's wrong!
Ah! Phew. Here you go. Thanks for getting it back for me, but still, trust me when I say that your worries couldn't be further from the truth. I can't think of a single person more suited to be our captain than you. But Reen, in the end, we're still students. We don't have the kind of experience Prince Olivert and Viscount Arseed do. There's no way anyone expects you to be able to do what they can. But despite that, you took it upon yourself to accept such a crucial position in Viscount Arseed's place. You're doing everything you can to fulfill that role, even when you're just a student. Seeing you work like that is what's inspired all of us, you know. We wouldn't be the same team without you. That's not true.
It is true, and you better believe it.
Huh? I'm certain that everything we've done so far is bringing us one step closer to taking back our school. Accomplishing that will probably be our biggest challenge yet, though. And that's exactly why we need you. Having you alongside us is the greatest motivation we could ever ask for. Of course, we have no intention of letting this be one-sided. We'll be there for you as much as you are for us. You mean it, Reen? Boy, you're awfully convincing, huh? You're right. We should be using our worries as a means to better ourselves, shouldn't we? I'm such a dummy for forgetting something as simple as that. Hey, we all have our moments. It won't be long now until we can finally take back Thor's. We're gonna go all out and make it a reality, right? Right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Not yet, though. We got one more bonding point to spend. Okay. We're gonna spend it with Emma, who is over here. Yes, right here. Hello! What a peaceful place. It was during our field study, of course, but it's nice to see that it's still the case. This peace could be a recent development, though. These past few weeks might not have been so kind. They certainly haven't been kind to Eustace. Still, there's not much we can do now except rest and recover, and we need it. This does seem like a nice enough place to rest, to be honest. Sure. Hey, would you mind if I sat with you for a while? Not to steal your idea or anything, but this does seem like a nice spot to take a break. I certainly thought so. Please, make yourself comfortable. All right. It's nice and quiet here. Not too cold either. Don't think I've been able to sit back and relax like this in a long time. My eyes feel so heavy. Must be more tired than I thought. Reen? Looks like he fell asleep. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. He must be exhausted after the fort. Did you notice how I'm just saying the fort? Because I don't remember how to say that word. In that case... Huh? I must have fallen asleep. On something nice and comfy. Gosh dang it. No! On something nice and comfy, no less. Hello there, sleepyhead. Emma? Whoa! Awkward! Emma, why was I on your lap? Did you sleep well? Best sleep of my life. Don't change the subject. Well, let me apologize. I really didn't expect to end up sleeping on your lap like that. I'm the one who put you there in the first place, so no need to think about apologizing. I couldn't let you leave you to sleep on a cold, hard bench after all. One of my duties as a witch is to support you. Just think of this as another form of support. It's kind of a stretch. I would appreciate it if you let me do this much for you at least. It's all thanks to you, thanks to both you and Valimar that Bareahard's been regained peace. In fact, I believe we've managed to come as far as we have, thanks to your efforts. I don't know about that, Emma. You're forgetting that I had all of you. I've been able to push myself through all of this, only thanks to the people who chose to stick by me. Besides, I never would have come across Valimar in the first place if it weren't for your guidance. You think that much of us, Reen? Well, yeah. We've still got a long road ahead of us, right? That road will eventually lead us to Crow and Vita. So, sorry, but you're still stuck with us, Emma. We need your support now more than ever. I can live with that. I'll do everything in my power to help, both as your friend and as your class president. All right. Well, that was nice. Okay. Rush 2. Okay, we're going to end the episode, but next time we shall be going over to Duke Albarea's mansion to say hello to Eusis and advance the story. So, yeah, look forward to that. I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. I've been up since like 7:30. It's 1:30 p.m. I did not sleep last night very much. I don't know why I'm talking. I'm rambling. I'm just gonna say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments below and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out. There. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Sorry, I really need a break. Okay, that's it. So, see ya.